my son. Think I ain't spoke to my son. Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmama, his ass going to prison. If you goddamn keep shit up, his ass going to prison.
Then he want to talk about some other like this being shit. This being shit. No, I'm being real. You lying. You lying. You up here flagging. You're cat. Don't be in this bitch.
Wait till I come back in the market late night, and then it's just you, and I slap you up. Yeah. You trying to act off, son? We're not all through this. All like this in front of all your people. Say your mama I said Happy Mother's Day, and then Karen in my face and shit. Like what?
Stand by right here for me. 32, I'm 10 extend, 1 detain. Spread your legs slightly. I just need to pat you down.
T's worst nightmare might be knocking on his front door, and it's looking uglier by the day. After years of warning his son King Harris to slow down before he threw away everything, the unthinkable might finally happen. A judge could actually hit him with 5 whole years behind bars. 5 years locked up, exactly like T.I. himself predicted back in 2022 if King didn't straighten out his life. And let's be real, nobody can honestly say they're shocked. The warning signs have been flashing like neon lights for years. From reckless driving stunts to that infamous Waffle House brawl that went viral, to flashing straps in his music videos like he had something to prove, King was building up a rap sheet like it was a mixtape. The footage from that 2024 arrest told the whole story. Swerving so wild, he almost smacked into a cop car, banging up the ride, gun tucked on his hip, and that old 2022 warrant finally catching up with him like a ghost from the past. Every reckless choice he ever made came crashing back all at once. What makes it even more intense is the timing. Just weeks after that arrest, King proudly announced he became a father. He was online posting about his newborn, even dropping a track called Dear Son, trying to show the world he was ready to step up as a man. But instead of embracing fatherhood, he's now staring down a courtroom that could rip him away from his own child for half a decade. That's not just drama, that's tragedy in real time.
Yes, sir.
There's one in the way.
Does your buddy have one as well? All right, just hang tight right here for me. Let me clear this. I don't want any accidental fires.
There's no safety. You gotta take.
There's no safety.
You take
okay. Well, I'm not gonna mess around with that too much. Let me just set this down right here. Dude, step out for me. Yes, sir. Place your hands behind your back for me. All right, right now you're just being detained. You're not under arrest.
You scared?
I'm gonna be at the church. All right, I appreciate you being full, man. We're just gonna take a look at this information, make sure it's valid.
I ain't feeling this.
Just take a step to the side for me.
Now let's break down how King Harris went from being the privileged son of a hip-hop legend to possibly facing 5 whole years in prison. Because trust me, this story is way uglier than people realize. It all blew up in October 2024, the exact moment King officially crashed out. Picture this. He's behind the wheel of his BMW, pulls out of a gas station, and nearly slams straight into a police cruiser. You can't script chaos like this. It was a disaster waiting to happen. The cops jump out, and from the second they approach, the vibe is all bad. First thing they catch is the smell of weed hanging in the air, then their eyes lock on a gun sitting bold on King's hip like he's in some music video. At that point, it's game over. They already knew he was going in, but then the real bombshell drops. When they run his name, his past comes back to haunt him.
Son, think I ain't spoke to my son. Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmama, his ass going to prison. If you goddamn keep that shit up, his ass going to prison. Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. Can't nobody stop it but him. You know what I mean? I've already had that conversation. I've already made my peace with it. Cause I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly how it's gonna turn out.
Tip even said straight up, time is gonna be his teacher.
Turns out King still had an open warrant lingering from way back in 2022. That old case, overspeeding, driving on a suspended license, and a DUI. And instead of handling it like a man and showing up in court, he just let it ride, hoping it would disappear. But nah, That mistake sat there like a ticking time bomb, and in 2024, it finally exploded. And then came the arrest video, nearly 30 minutes of raw footage that first hit Badge Chronicles before Vlad TV snatched it up too. Watching it is unreal. You see the cops yank him out of the car, strip the gun off his hip, slap the cuffs on, pat him down, and shove him in the back seat. King's not wilding out, but you can see the frustration on his face. Like he knows deep down, he fumbled bad. There was no slick talking, no flexing his dad's name, just cold reality. The video captures it all. King dragged out, cuffed tight, and tossed into the patrol car like another headline waiting to happen. Even the officer admitted afterward that King stayed calm and cooperative the whole time. But that didn't stop him from landing in DeKalb County Jail before being shipped off to Pickens. Just like that, the same kid flexing on Instagram was now sitting in a cold jail cell while the entire internet watched and commented on his downfall in real time. And here's the part that really cuts deep. T, I warned everybody years ago this exact thing was coming.
So what I'm saying is, they wasn't.
You can talk like that outside.
Hey, I can talk how the fuck I want to wherever I'm at. I'm on live, shawty. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. This ain't your fucking restaurant. This ain't your fucking restaurant. Everything you make, I can pull out my pocket right now. I ain't tripping on you. I ain't tripping. Get the hell out of my face. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Who the hell is he? What's your name?
What's your name?
My name King. You know it and your mama know it. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. File your shit.
Come back.
What? On game what? On game what? Come here. Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here. Come here. Come on.
Back in 2022, when King first started spiraling, Tip hit Instagram and flat out told the world if his son didn't slow down, prison was the only outcome. He wasn't just talking like some stressed out parent, he was talking as a man who lived it, who knew exactly where the road would lead. Tip even said it straight, time is gonna be his teacher. And now, that teacher came knocking in the form of a 5-year sentence. As soon as King's arrest clips went viral, fans instantly dug up that old T.I. video and started tearing him apart online. Some said, see? He spoke it into existence. Others felt for him, pointing out how painful it must be to watch your own words turn into reality. Either way, the internet couldn't stop dragging the situation, because T.I. called it years ago and King still didn't listen. And speaking of not listening, let's not forget the infamous Waffle House meltdown in 2022. That was the moment the public really started side-eyeing King like, yep, this kid is headed down the wrong road. It wasn't just a random tantrum. It was the first clear sign that his path was spiraling into chaos, and everyone could see it except him.
Treat mine like you treat yours.
Why y'all got so much time, bro? Why y'all always gotta have?
What is it about
Man, it's not illegal to have.
Well, in the manner in which you portraying in the lifestyle, it don't look legitimate, sir.
But I'm not supporting no whole. I'm not
Ain't doing.
I'm not.
What kind of parents don't support their kids in little goddamn slide? Bigger than you. Is them guys over there? So just go the square pull up and they say, hey, who do you belong to? Who raised their hand? Somebody got to raise their hand.
I've been seeing him around too there a lot.
You gonna raise your own hand?
I've been seeing him around too like that.
Well, when you got
Get angry.
I know. When y'all got around those people, they call it's not a possession of and commission of a crime, sir. That is a felony.
Yeah.
Thank you. Amen.
The video that went viral showed King Harris wilding out in a full-blown screaming match with Waffle House staff, and it was ugly. He was barking back and forth, acting bigger than he really was, like he had something to prove. But instead of looking tough, the whole scene just made him look spoiled, entitled, and completely out of control. And here's the kicker. Even T.I. couldn't defend his own son on that one. T.I. went live afterward, sounding straight up baffled, saying he was perplexed. He couldn't wrap his head around why King would even waste his time arguing with a short-order cook when he should have been focused on his own business. Tip said he didn't understand why his son felt the need to match that kind of energy at all. And that's coming from a man who's lived through real beef. This wasn't street, this was just embarrassing. And if the Waffle House meltdown wasn't humiliating enough, the gun drama that followed took things to a whole new level. Remember when T.I. and Boosie had to check their own sons on camera? That clip went viral for a reason. King and Boosie's boy, Tootie Raw, were supposed to be shooting a music video, but instead of focusing on the music, they were flashing guns all over the set like it was a trap house. That's when the dads had to step in. You can literally hear T.I. scolding them, like, why y'all even toting guns when you got girls right here?
A lot of people hit me up like, King, I know you tired. You ain't get no sleep. And the truth be told, before this look, I ain't been getting no sleep. You know what I'm saying? I just been outside working, lifestyle. You know, lifestyle just lifing. You know what I'm saying? And, but now I'm damn sure not getting no sleep. This up every morning, and then around the morning time, he like to do that little live concert I be doing with him. And, he like to walk around the house.
That moment was supposed to be a lesson, a wake-up call. But instead of straightening up, King just kept spiraling, making it clear to everybody watching that he wasn't listening to nobody. That's not even his father. What started as fatherly advice quickly turned into a full-on lecture. T.I. wasn't yelling, wasn't even being harsh. He was breaking it down step by step, showing them exactly how one wrong move with a gun or being caught with drugs could flip their lives upside down and land them in a cell. And the crazy part, he wasn't just talking, he was giving them the real blueprint to avoid the same traps he once fell into. That sit-down moment is still online. T.I. and Boosie side by side, sitting their sons down and spelling it out clear. Flashing straps and videos is nothing but a one-way ticket to jail. Fans actually applauded both dads for stepping in, saying it was rare to see OGs in the game trying to guide their kids instead of letting them crash out in public. But the issue? You could tell plain as day that King wasn't really listening. Sure, he heard the words, but he wasn't absorbing the message at all. He sat there nodding, but his actions later showed he was tuned out completely. And the moment that had fans really side-eyeing him didn't even come from music videos or temper tantrums. It came from his personal life. People lost it when King popped up with a baby mama who had everybody talking. The mother of his child, who goes by Big Nana, sparked non-stop rumors online because folks swore she was way older than King. The internet didn't hold back. Some accused her of chasing the bag, calling her a groupie who only wanted to secure a check. Others said the whole thing looked off because of the age gap. But King, he couldn't care less. He leaned in heavy, throwing her a baby shower, plastering the pregnancy all over social media, and bragging nonstop when their son was born in November 2024. Instead of ducking the gossip, he fueled it, acting proud while the internet tore the situation apart. There's a clip floating around of King celebrating with Big Nana, smiling like life couldn't get any better. Like everything was picture perfect.
Man, get out.
So I ain't know
Get
Tupac was
out.
an actor.
Get out.
I thought that was a looking like Tupac. And
What are you talking about? You never seen Juice?
Yeah, I did. I thought that was a looking like
Wait, no,
Tupac.
What about when they say Tupac Shakur on the screen?
I ain't see that.
Come on, bro. What are you talking
I
about?
don't watch the credits.
How could you embarrass me like this?
Not long after, he was online proudly talking about his newborn son, showing the world his softer side. He even dropped a track called Dear Son, trying to prove he was stepping into fatherhood for real. In his post, he captioned it with, November 5th, 8:09 a.m. Welcome King Jr., time to take over. For a quick second, it looked like maybe, just maybe, fatherhood had finally humbled him. Maybe this was the turning point where he would grow up and leave the wild behavior behind. But reality doesn't wait, and the timing couldn't have been worse. While King was cradling his newborn and flexing proud dad vibes on Instagram, that messy arrest video was blowing up online, reminding everybody exactly how deep he was in trouble already. The saddest part? Nobody was shocked. Fans had been saying for years, this kid's reckless behavior is gonna catch up to him. And now it finally did. The prophecy playing out in real time. So if that judge really decides to drop a 5-year sentence on King, don't expect T.I. to come off as angry. This one would hit him in the heart. Yeah, he warned him. Yeah, he tried to guide him. But when it's your child walking into court in shackles, the pain slices deeper than words. And if you've ever watched their podcast together, you know the bond between T.I. and King is real. Which is why this would break him in ways fame, money, or street drama never could. And let's be real, this whole situation is gonna smack T.I.'s image too. People online already drag him, saying he failed as a father, claiming that no amount of fame or money could stop his own son from spiraling out of control. If King actually gets sentenced, those voices are only gonna get louder. And it cuts even deeper because T.I. has always branded himself as that OG dad. The one who knows better, the one who preaches lessons and discipline like a code of honor. But at the same time, Tip has always been clear. No matter how messy things get, he's gonna love his son through it. So best believe, even if he's disappointed, he's still gonna be front row in that courtroom, standing behind King when it matters most. Of course, the internet had plenty to say once the arrest clips and court updates started spreading like wildfire. The reactions were all over the map. Some folks clowning him hard, others almost impressed at how calm he stayed, and plenty just hoping the kid finally pulls it together before it's too late. One fan even commented,
You know what I'm saying? Kind of woosah yourself outside of the public opinion. Then I think, because I tell you what, I have the greatest, most extensive family photo album. I can document and I could go back to when King was Eris's age. I can go back to when Major was my granddaughter's age.
King is enjoying every minute, knowing he might go viral. He knows the cameras are rolling. And honestly, you could see it in the video. Even as he's getting cuffed, King isn't snapping or throwing a tantrum. He's calm, maybe a little too calm, like he knows this is just another blog-worthy moment, another clip to keep his name buzzing online. It's almost like for him, the arrest wasn't a nightmare. It was content. Then came the wildest twist of all, the crowd online calling this King's so-called street cred moment. One person straight up commented, "That man finally got his street cred. He been telling y'all he outside, and that right there shows just how twisted this whole story has become. Instead of focusing on raising his newborn son, people are out here cheering like King's chasing a jail record just to prove he's real." But not every voice was harsh. Some fans actually tried to give him grace, reminding folks that fatherhood might still be his saving grace. One person wrote, "He gonna be fine. Ever since his son was born, he's been moving better," wishing him blessings. They pointed out how calm he handled himself during the arrest, almost like they believe fatherhood could finally ground him, even if prison ends up being part of the lesson. For T.I. though, it's heartbreaking deja vu. Watching the same system he fought tooth and nail to survive now closing in on his own son. And the painful truth, deep down, Tip saw it coming. This isn't just King Harris chasing clout or wilding out for headlines. This is real prison time on the line, real consequences, and a real test of T.I. as a father. Because if a judge stamps that 5-year sentence, King's story won't just be another viral clip for blogs to run. It'll be a life-changing chapter carved into his name forever. A lesson he can't skip, can't rap about, can't flex away from. Love this breakdown? Don't forget to smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, hit subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss the next deep dive.